Well, hello everybody, and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, October 5th, I think, hopefully. I always forget to check the date before I start these videos. And it's just a little bit after noon. I was trying to get on here by 12, but as usual, I'm late because I never can get everything ready in time. I need to just start preparing like an hour ahead of time before I think I'm going to do it, and then just do it. So, anyway, hey Kim. Let's let everybody get on here while I get my computer going and make sure I'm on here live. Hopefully I should be. All right, let's see who is on. All right, come on girls. Let's get going stamping today. How you doing, Kim? This is the card we're making today, and it is a beautiful, hey Lily, beautiful card using the Peaceful Cabin stamp set. And I'm going to be teaching you the masking technique if you haven't done that before. Hey, Lois. And the key to this is getting these Post-it notes. These are the super sticky Post-its. And I have the link on my YouTube page. So if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, it's in the description box below. So you can just get these. They're pretty cheap. I think they were $5 or $6 for like 3 packs of them. And they are awesome because the whole entire thing is sticky. So it's not like a regular Post-it where just this top piece is sticky. The whole entire piece is sticky. So it's perfect. Oh, thank you guys. It's perfect for doing the masking technique. And we're going to be doing 2 different masks today. One is the cabin and one is for the moon. So let's turn it down. Hey, Debbie. Watching from Yorktown, close by. All right, so we're going to turn it down. Oh, I had something else to tell you today, but I can't remember what it was. I'll remember in a minute, but I don't know. We'll just turn the camera down, and then you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I got my microphone plugged in today, thank goodness. And let's get everything out of the way. I actually did this card twice. This was the first one that I did. And after I did it, I was like, oh, it'd really look good if it had a moon right there. So then I switched it and did the moon right there. So hopefully you like that one better. I don't know if you can see, I did Wink of Stella on all of the snow too. All of this is sparkly right here. So hopefully you guys can see that. And it shows up. I know a lot of times it doesn't show up in the camera, but it is so sparkly and beautiful. I just love it. Hey, Deborah. Yes, Kim, you do need these stickies. So, in case you just missed the first few minutes, this is what you need for today's video. The Post-its, super sticky. They're all the way sticky. The whole entire piece is sticky. So, they lay down flat instead of just that top piece. So, we're doing the one with the moon. And what you need is the Peaceful Cabin stamp set. This is in the mini catalog, the Holiday Mini. And we're using this one, and that one, like half the set. And it is a rubber stamp, which, you know, I like both of them. They both have their good and bad points, but I like the photopolymer to see through, but I think the rubber stamp's a little bit better. And we're using the Tidings of Christmas paper, the designer paper. That's on page 133 in the big catalog. So this is the big catalog. So that is my favorite Christmas paper. I like it better than, well, I'd say my second favorite. My favorite is the one that goes with Peaceful Cabin, and that's Peaceful Place. This is my second favorite. And it's beautiful. I forgot to bring it with me so you could see what it looks like, but it's really pretty. And that's that piece right here. And we're doing a bookbinding card. So as you can see, it opens like this. So it's glued down right here behind that. So it's really easy. So let me show you what you need. So first you need a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 soft succulent. And I scored it at 5 1/2 and 4 1/4. So you score it in half, and then you also score it at 4 1/4, and that will give you the bookbinding part. So that's the first piece. Then you need a piece of, it's not staying down, 4 by 4 evening evergreen, a piece of 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 white, a piece of 4 by 1 evening evergreen, and a piece of 4 by 3/4 of the designer paper. I thought it was Tidings and Trimmings, but it's Tidings. I just saw it 1 minute ago and I forgot the name of it. I think it's Tidings of Christmas. Yeah, Tidings of Christmas. So that's the wrong name. I think the stamp set is Tidings and Trimmings. That's why I wish they would just name everything the same. The paper, stamp set, the dies, the bundle. If everything was all the same name, then you wouldn't have to remember 4 different things. That would be so much easier. All right, so hopefully you got a screenshot of that, and we're going to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp the white, and we need to make our mask, but I want to just stamp the cabin first, so I don't think I need scrap paper yet. So we're going to stamp the cabin, and this is Early Espresso. So you're just going to ink it up. This is my really old pad. I couldn't find my new one. All right, so ink that up good, and then you're going to do it about, I think I did, let's see, about an inch from the bottom. You want just enough room to have the gate down there. And this goes almost edge to edge on the paper, so give it a good press. So there's our cabin. Then what we need to do is make our mask. So since this whole thing is sticky, it doesn't matter where I stamp it. But I'm going to stamp it diagonal because it doesn't really fit this way. So I'm stamping it diagonal. And the good thing about this, I made this for a swap last night for my class that my meeting that I went to. And so I had to make 10 of them. So instead of just doing 1 mask, I did 3. So what I did was I peeled off 3 of these. You probably could do more, but I thought 3 was good. And then I cut this 3 times. So, I mean, not 3 times. I cut it once and it made 3 dies. And I also tried right here where this is, I tried cutting that out, but it didn't work. So then I cut the whole thing out so you could get the trees behind it. But then the trees did not go really flat. It kind of had a white edge around it. So I decided against that for the final one. So this is super easy to cut out. It only takes like 1 minute. Get that chimney. There's also a smoke stamp in here, so you could put smoke coming out of the chimney if you wanted to, but I decided since I was masking the whole top, I would just do the moon and that would be it. All right, almost done. You don't have to cut the bottom because you're only worried about the trees getting in the way of the house. So you can just cut, once you get down to this part, you can cut it straight. So that's all you need to cut out. And now I've made 3 of these. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So if you're a demonstrator watching this and you're doing a class, this is a really easy way to make a whole bunch of masks. And I did the same thing for the circles. So I took a few of these and punched out circles, and this is the 3/4 inch. I know we don't have these anymore, but I think almost everybody has circle punches still. So it's a 3/4 inch circle, and I just punched out a bunch of those. And that's again with the super sticky stuff. So then, oh, let me go ahead and stamp the bottom part. So we want the fence down here, and you're just gonna put that like right close to the edge, and then do another one right over here. Oops, I need scrap paper. Let's get some scrap paper under there, and do another one right over here, like that. So you have a little opening there. All right, so that's the first part, and I actually smeared that right there, darn it. Somehow I always end up doing that. I don't know how. All right, so now what we're gonna do is put our mask on. So we're just gonna put it right over top of exactly where I stamped and line up the lines on both sides. So there you go. So now our house is covered, and then we wanna put a circle for the moon, and I'm just gonna put it just a little bit to the left of the chimney, like that. And I have not been reading comments, so hey Gwen. Hey Lois, yes, they are sticky. Oh, you have them and love them. Love the card. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys. All right, so now we're gonna do the trees, and those are in Evening Evergreen, and we're also doing words on the inside. So I don't have any words on the front because I didn't have anywhere to put them. So we're gonna do the trees now. And we're gonna ink this up very carefully because you don't want to get that just like I did. And I'm barely touching the ink pad. I don't know why that piece right there always gets ink on it. All right, so what I'm going to do is start over here, and I don't want to go over top of the moon. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't want to. So I'm going to stamp like right above that line right there. So I'm going to start like right here for the bottom of the trees and really close to the moon. And then give it a good press, especially where that sticky note is, because you don't want to get that line right there. So that's pretty good. All right, then I'm going to do another one. Let me ink up the whole thing. And we're going to scoot over a little bit and go on the other side of the moon and just stamp kind of right on top of that tree right there. And there you go. Press it really good. And then we want one more over here. So right on this part down near the bottom, I'm going to do another one. And there you go. All right, so there's our trees. And then I'm also going to take it and stamp it inside the card. So I'm going to put just two right here on the edge. So there's that. And then also while I have this open, I'm going to do the words. So we've got, may you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. And that's going to go right there. Oops, you know what I did? That's a little bit crooked now. I forgot about that part going down. That's all right. All right, so you probably should just glue that down first so you don't forget. So that's it for the green. And let me go ahead and glue this down real quick so I don't forget. Oops. So just put some glue right here on that and then hold it down. You can actually close it if you want to. And then we're going to put the sky on there. So we're going to sponge the sky on. And we're going to use a blending brush for that. So I've got my balmy blue for the sky. Hey Eileen, how you doing? All right, so we've got balmy blue. We're going to sponge with our blending brush just on the top part. And you want to leave the house here because you don't want to get the blue on the house. And just go right over here all the way around. And I like to do it a little bit dark around the moon. And then you're all set. So that looks good. Then I'm going to put some snowflakes in here. And you can, if you don't want snowflakes, you don't have to put snowflakes if you're making it at home. But I want to leave the mask on when I do the snowflakes. So there's some snowflakes on there. And then you're going to be shocked and amazed when I pull this sticker off. Because, watch it. See how the whole thing is sticky? There you go. So, nothing got on the cabin. Now you can see it better. Isn't that beautiful? Love it, love it, love it. And then we'll take off the moon. These are super sticky. And there you go. So we've got the whole thing done almost. We've got to put Wink of Stella and put it together. So we're going to put these two together and just glue them down. This is a really easy card, and it looks like it took so much work. But I didn't feel like cutting out all these trees with the die, so I said, I think I could get it by doing a mask. Totally awesome. Love it, Gwen. Thanks. All right, then glue this down to the front. And then for the side piece, we've got, and this is standard pretty much size for the bookbinding cards. This is always like 4x4, and this is always 1x4. So we're going to put these two together. And I'm glad I didn't do this yesterday because Facebook went out about this time yesterday, I think. I didn't even know it was out till last night, and somebody told me, and I was like, really? I haven't even been on there all day. But I try to go on there and check all the comments and stuff from videos. All right, so that's good. Make sure it's going the right direction for this one. It doesn't really matter too much. And put glue on that. And then we're just going to put that down the side. And kind of get it even in there. I fell yesterday. I went to Sam's in the morning. And I went just basically to get rotisserie chicken and a couple other things. And I was bringing it all in the house. And I took some stuff in the house. I came back out. And then I went to get some more stuff, and I tripped over, you know when you go in your garage and you have like that lip between the driveway and the garage? I tripped over that and fell and banged up my knees really bad, like really skinned them pretty bad, and it was bleeding. And I'm laying there thinking, great. Thank God I was wearing pants and not shorts, but it still scraped it up pretty bad. So then I was just like, all day my leg was hurting. I'm telling you, like getting old really stinks sometimes. I think, what if I had really hit my head or something? Or what if I was carrying that rotisserie chicken and that went flying? then I really would have been upset. Luckily, I wasn't holding anything at the time that was breakable, so I was okay. But all right, so I'm just putting Wink of Stella all over wherever there's snow. So we've got it like right here. I hope you guys can see that. Can you see the shimmer on there? I know, ouch was right. You had no idea Facebook was out yesterday either. Hey, Cynthia. I know it. I mean, usually I do check Facebook at least a couple times a day, but I don't really do Facebook too much for the social aspect. I do it mostly for my stamping business, so that's the only thing I'm really checking pretty much. All right, so we're just going to put this Wink of Stella everywhere that there's snow. I forgot the top of the chimney. And down here. And it just looks so beautiful in person. I wish you could see all this sparkle. If we still had dazzling diamonds, I would be putting dazzling diamonds on this, but unfortunately we don't have the glitter anymore, so this is the next best thing. Kind of go in there between the fence posts, and there you go. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We actually should do some sprinkles of Wink of Stella too, just to make it even more beautiful. Let me get my pen here. Can never have enough sparkle on a card, I'm telling you. Ooh, look at that. I got all over my paper. Got one big blob right there. That's all right. We have lots of sparkle on our card now. All right, so what do you guys think about that? You love it, love it? Now I lost the lid. Oh, here it is. I thought that was a really easy card, and this is such a pretty stamp set. It's just beautiful. I got a lot of Wink of Stella on there. I need to blot some of it off. Now it's very sparkly. Can you guys see it? Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I've been crooked this whole time. Dang. Don't forget, if you want to order anything, you can order right here. Also, tomorrow, the clearance rack is going to be refreshed. Everything on the clearance rack is going to be a 60% off or more, I think, or up to 60%. So there's going to be lots of new stuff on there, so make sure you check out that. And use the hostess code if you want to order anything. I'd love to have you as a customer. And I will be back on, what's today, Tuesday? On Thursday with another video. We'll probably be doing another pastel card. So I hope you join me for that. I'm covered in glitter and Wink of Stella. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.